Marlene Dietrich's life was filled with passion and intrigue. As a leading figure in the film industry, she drew attention not only for her stunning beauty, but also for her bold persona. Her journey began in the silent film era and extended over 50 years, during which she became a defining icon of Hollywood's golden age. Dietrich's ability to transition between various genres demonstrated her remarkable talent, whether she was delivering intense dramatic performances or enchanting audiences with her musical numbers. Her allure was not just in her performances, but also in her complex relationships, which often sparked curiosity and gossip. The stories of her romantic escapades reveal a woman who embraced love and desire with fervor, often engaging with multiple lovers in a single day, reflecting her adventurous spirit and refusal to conform to societal norms. This aspect of her life adds another layer to her already fascinating legacy, making her a subject of endless fascination. Although her public persona was glamorous, poised, and mysterious, Dietrich's private life was carefully shielded from the spotlight. Behind the scenes, she led a life filled with personal complexities and contradictions. Known for her fierce protectiveness over her family and closest friends, she also had a reputation for her rebellious spirit. This duality made her an intriguing figure. Her private life involved deep and complex relationships, including secret romances that added layers to her character. Dietrich was not just a star. She was a woman navigating the challenges of fame while trying to maintain her individuality. She crafted an image that suited the mystique she created around herself, often blurring the lines between her public and private selves. This careful management of her image allowed her to remain an enigma, captivating audiences while keeping her true self hidden. The allure of Marlene Dietrich lies in this intricate balance of glamour and secrecy, making her a timeless icon in the world of entertainment. Her talent extended beyond acting, as she was also a skilled linguist, fluent in 3 languages: German, English, and French. This ability to speak multiple languages allowed her to connect with diverse audiences around the world, enhancing her influence and reach. In the vibrant cultural scene of 1920s Berlin, she frequented popular gay bars and drag dances, mingling comfortably with people from various backgrounds. This openness to different cultures and communities was a significant aspect of her life. Her multilingualism was not just a career asset. It was an integral part of her cosmopolitan and inclusive lifestyle. At a time when many women were expected to conform to traditional roles, Dietrich embraced a more liberated existence. She navigated the complexities of her era with grace, using her language skills to break down barriers and foster connections. This unique blend of talent and cultural awareness set her apart, making her a true icon of her time. Dietrich's romantic life was as unconventional as her public persona. As a bisexual woman, she formed relationships with both men and women, defying societal norms and pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable at the time. Her openness about her sexuality was groundbreaking, and she was candid about her desires and attractions. In her private diary, she even revealed that there were days she would be involved with as many as 3 lovers. This fearless approach to romance and love challenged traditional notions and solidified her legacy as a bold and unapologetic figure. Dietrich's relationships were not just fleeting encounters. They were deep connections that reflected her complex personality. She navigated the challenges of love in a world that often judged and misunderstood her. Her ability to love freely and openly inspired many and left a lasting impact on those who admired her. The way she embraced her identity and desires made her a symbol of liberation and self-expression. Her life was a testament to the idea that love knows no boundaries, and her story continues to resonate with those who seek to live authentically. In Hollywood, Dietrich became part of a unique group of women who shared romantic connections and supported one another, known as the Sewing Circle. This circle included prominent women in the film industry who, like Dietrich, were romantically involved with other women. The Sewing Circle served as a safe haven for these women, allowing them to express themselves freely without the fear of societal judgment. During a time when discussions about homosexuality were rare, this group provided a pioneering social network. It allowed Dietrich and her friends to forge strong bonds and explore their identities openly within a trusted circle. The Sewing Circle was not just about romance. It was also about friendship and solidarity among women who faced similar challenges in a male-dominated industry. This supportive environment helped them navigate their personal and professional lives, creating a sense of community that was both empowering and essential for their well-being. The relationships formed within the circle were significant, as they provided emotional support and understanding in an era that often marginalized their experiences. The sewing circle represented a crucial aspect of Dietrich's life, highlighting the importance of connection and acceptance among women in Hollywood. During World War II, Dietrich's compassion and humanitarian spirit shone brightly through her actions. She took extraordinary measures to support those fleeing the horrors of Nazi persecution. Many German and French exiles found refuge in her home, where she offered not just shelter but also financial aid. Her commitment to these individuals went beyond simple charity. She actively advocated for their American citizenship, helping them to rebuild their lives in a new country. Dietrich understood the importance of safety and security, and she worked tirelessly to ensure that these refugees had the resources they needed to start anew. Her dedication to justice and freedom was evident in her strong opposition to fascism, which she fought against both in her public life and through her film roles. This unwavering commitment to helping others highlighted her belief in the fundamental rights of all people, making her a true humanitarian in a time of great darkness. Apart from her film work, Dietrich had a highly successful career as a singer, performing live shows across the globe. From the early 1950s to the late 1970s, she traveled extensively, captivating audiences with her distinct voice and magnetic stage presence. Her performances were meticulously staged, often combining music, storytelling, and her unique style. Dietrich was a pioneer in blending theatrical elements with concert performances, making her shows an immersive experience that delighted fans worldwide and solidified her reputation as a multifaceted entertainer. Each concert was a carefully crafted event, where she would engage with the audience, sharing personal stories and insights that added depth to her musical selections. Her ability to connect with people from different cultures and backgrounds showcased her talent and charisma. The songs she chose often reflected her life experiences, resonating deeply with her listeners. This connection made her performances memorable and left a lasting impact on the world of music and entertainment. During World War II, Dietrich's popularity soared in the United States, where she actively supported the Allied troops. She was invited to perform for American soldiers overseas, a role she took on with immense pride. Dietrich saw this as her personal contribution to the war effort, using her talent and influence to boost the morale of those fighting for freedom. Her performances were not just about entertainment. They carried a deep sense of patriotism and solidarity with the soldiers, who found comfort and inspiration in her shows during some of the darkest times. The songs she chose often reflected themes of hope and resilience, resonating deeply with the men and women who were far from home. Dietrich's dedication to the troops was evident in her willingness to travel to dangerous locations, bringing a piece of home to those in the trenches. Her ability to connect with the audience made her performances memorable, leaving a lasting impact on the soldiers and the war effort. Marlene Dietrich was a true fashion icon who changed the way people viewed style. She boldly defied traditional boundaries, often opting for masculine attire instead of the expected gowns. This choice was daring and revolutionary for women during her time. Dietrich's preference for tailored suits showcased her unique approach to fashion, as she blended masculine and feminine elements with ease. Her looks were not just about clothing, they were statements of individuality and freedom. By wearing suits, she challenged the conventional gender norms that dictated how women should dress. This fearless attitude towards fashion inspired many designers and continues to influence the industry today. Dietrich's ability to redefine glamour and style has left a lasting legacy. Her bold choices encourage women to express themselves through their clothing, paving the way for future generations to explore their own identities in fashion. The impact of her style is still felt, as it opened doors for a more fluid understanding of gender in clothing. Her contributions to cinema have been significant and enduring. The American Film Institute recognized her as the 9th greatest female screen legend of classic Hollywood cinema, highlighting her remarkable impact on the film industry. Dietrich's unique presence on screen captivated audiences and critics alike. She took on groundbreaking roles that challenged societal norms and expectations of women in her time. This boldness set a standard for future generations of actresses, inspiring them to explore diverse and complex characters. Beyond her performances, Dietrich became a cultural icon, influencing fashion, music, and social attitudes. Her style and persona transcended the screen, making her a symbol of glamour and strength. The countless tributes and accolades she received throughout her life and posthumously reflect the deep respect and admiration for her work. Dietrich's legacy continues to resonate, ensuring that her contributions to film and popular culture will never fade from memory. Marlene Dietrich's beauty captivated audiences with its androgynous appeal, blending femininity and masculinity in a way that was truly unique for her time. Her magnetic allure came from her remarkable ability to embody both softness and strength, showcasing vulnerability alongside power. This balance was rare and set her apart from other stars of the era. Dietrich's striking features, including her high cheekbones and sultry gaze, contributed to her iconic image. She carried herself with an elegance that exuded confidence, making her a symbol of sophistication and allure. Her beauty defied traditional standards, challenging societal norms and expectations. This defiance not only made her a standout figure in Hollywood, but also elevated her to an almost mythical status. Audiences were drawn to her enigmatic presence, which combined glamour with a sense of mystery. Dietrich's influence extended beyond her films, as she became a fashion icon and a source of inspiration for many. Her legacy continues to resonate, reminding us of the power of individuality and the beauty found in embracing complexity. Maintaining a youthful and glamorous appearance was a priority for Marlene Dietrich, especially as she grew older. She used a variety of innovative beauty techniques that helped her achieve this goal. One of her methods included wearing body contouring underwear, which shaped her figure and provided a smooth silhouette. This type of undergarment was essential for creating the elegant lines that were so important in her performances. Additionally, Dietrich employed non-surgical facelifts by taping her skin back, a clever trick that gave her a lifted look without the need for invasive procedures. Makeup played a crucial role in her beauty routine. She applied it with great care, ensuring that every detail enhanced her features. Wigs were also a significant part of her look, allowing her to change her hairstyle effortlessly and adapt to different roles. Furthermore, Dietrich understood the importance of stage lighting. She mastered its use to highlight her best features, ensuring that she always appeared radiant on screen and stage. These techniques not only helped her maintain her iconic look, but also showcased her commitment to the art of self-presentation, allowing her to captivate audiences well into her later years. Fashion was a significant part of Marlene Dietrich's identity. She was not just a movie star. She was a true fashion connoisseur. Her wardrobe was filled with high-end labels, and Christian Dior was among her favorites. Dietrich's approach to fashion was highly calculated and intentional. She famously stated that she dressed for the image, not for herself. This quote reveals her deep commitment to the persona she had crafted over the years. Every outfit she wore was meticulously selected to reflect the elegance and sophistication that defined her public image. Her choices were not random. They were a reflection of her artistic vision and understanding of the power of appearance. Dietrich's fashion sense was so influential that she became a trendsetter, shaping the style of women in Hollywood and beyond. Her unique blend of masculine and feminine styles challenged traditional gender norms and inspired countless women to embrace their individuality. The impact of her fashion choices continues to resonate in the world of style today. Challenging the norms of her time, Marlene Dietrich became a symbol of defiance against rigid gender expectations. She was known for her unique fashion choices, often wearing men's clothing both in her films and in public. This bold style was not just about fashion, it was a statement about identity and freedom. By embracing her bisexuality openly, Dietrich broke barriers that many found difficult to cross. Her actions were a powerful form of self-expression that resonated with countless individuals who felt constrained by societal norms. Dietrich's willingness to live authentically inspired others to explore their own identities without fear. She showed that it was possible to be true to oneself, regardless of societal pressures. Her legacy as a pioneer in challenging gender norms continues to influence future generations, encouraging them to embrace their true selves and live more freely. The impact of her choices can still be felt today, as they pave the way for greater acceptance and understanding of diverse identities. Despite her glamorous persona, Marlene Dietrich had her own set of quirks that revealed a different side of her character. One of the most notable was her deep-seated fear of germs. This fear led to an obsession with cleanliness that was so intense that she earned the nickname Queen of Ajax. This humorous title came from her frequent use of cleaning products, which she relied on to maintain a spotless environment. Her need for a pristine space extended to every location she visited, whether it was a hotel room or a dressing room. Dietrich would insist on sanitizing her surroundings before she felt comfortable. This unusual habit, while amusing to those around her, highlighted her meticulous nature and attention to detail. These qualities were not only evident in her personal life, but also shone through in her professional work. Her dedication to perfection in her performances mirrored her desire for cleanliness, making her a unique figure in the entertainment world. In contrast to her high society image, Marlene Dietrich's favorite meal was surprisingly simple hot dogs and champagne. This quirky combination reflects the unique blend of luxury and humility that characterized her personality. Despite being an international star, Dietrich remained grounded in some ways, enjoying everyday pleasures alongside the finer things in life. Her taste for hot dogs and champagne became one of the more endearing facts about her, a reminder that even icons have their down-to-earth indulgences. The juxtaposition of a glamorous lifestyle with such a humble meal highlights her ability to connect with ordinary experiences. It shows that she appreciated the simple joys in life, which made her relatable to many. This preference for hot dogs, often seen as a casual snack, alongside the elegance of champagne, symbolizes a balance between sophistication and simplicity. It is a delightful aspect of her character that adds depth to her public persona, revealing a woman who, despite her fame, cherished the little things that brought her happiness. Born in 1901 in Berlin's Schöneberg district, Marlene Dietrich experienced a childhood marked by both privilege and tragedy. Growing up in an affluent household, she enjoyed the comforts that came from her mother's family, who owned a successful jewelry and clock-making business. This environment provided her with opportunities that many could only dream of. However, her early life took a significant turn when her father, a police lieutenant, died in a tragic accident when she was just 5 years old. This profound loss left a lasting impact on her, shaping her personality and aspirations. The absence of her father instilled in her a strong desire for independence and self-reliance. These traits would later become defining characteristics of her remarkable career in entertainment and her personal life. As she navigated the complexities of her early years, the blend of privilege and hardship laid the foundation for the iconic figure she would become in the world of film and music. Initially, Dietrich aspired to be a concert violinist and trained rigorously to achieve this goal. She dedicated countless hours to perfecting her craft, believing that music would be her lifelong passion. However, a wrist injury abruptly ended her dream of becoming a professional musician. This unexpected setback was a significant turning point in her life, forcing her to explore new avenues. As she sought to redefine her path, she found her first job in the cinema as part of a pit orchestra for silent films. Although this job was short-lived, as she was fired after only 4 weeks, it sparked her interest in the performing arts. The experience of being in a theater environment, even for a brief time, opened her eyes to the possibilities of acting and singing. This initial exposure to the world of entertainment laid the groundwork for her future career as an actress. The skills she developed and the connections she made during this period would eventually lead her to become one of the most iconic figures in film history. After her early setbacks, Dietrich's passion for theater and performance only grew stronger. She began taking acting classes and performing on stage, honing her skills and building a reputation as a talented young actress. Her perseverance eventually paid off when she landed the role of Lola Lola in The Blue Angel in 1923. This role marked a turning point in her life, propelling her into the international spotlight and establishing her as a star. Her dedication to her craft and resilience in the face of adversity were instrumental in her success. Dietrich's performances captivated audiences, showcasing her unique blend of charm and intensity. She embraced the challenges of acting, transforming her early disappointments into motivation. As she continued to refine her abilities, she became known for her distinctive voice and striking presence. Each role she took on further solidified her status in the entertainment world, allowing her to explore a variety of characters and genres. Her journey reflects the power of determination and the impact of following one's passion. Her portrayal of Lola Lola, the seductive cabaret singer in The Blue Angel, captivated audiences and critics alike. This film, released in 1930, marked a significant turning point in Marlene Dietrich's career. The character of Lola Lola was not just a role, it was a powerful representation of femininity, an allure that resonated deeply with viewers. Dietrich's performance was filled with a unique blend of vulnerability and strength, showcasing her remarkable acting abilities. The film's success made her an instant international star, elevating her status in the film industry and solidifying her position as a leading actress. This role highlighted her charisma and stage presence, qualities that would become hallmarks of her career. The impact of The Blue Angel extended beyond its immediate success, as it opened doors for Dietrich in Hollywood. She transitioned smoothly into American cinema, where she took on roles that would define the era of classic films. Her ability to embody complex characters and her distinctive voice contributed to her lasting legacy in the entertainment world. Dietrich's influence continued to grow as she starred in various films, each showcasing her talent and unique style. Her work not only entertained but also inspired future generations of actors and actresses. The journey that began with Lola Lola set the stage for a prolific career that would leave an indelible mark on the history of cinema. In 1930, Dietrich moved to Hollywood under a contract with Paramount Pictures, marking a significant change in her career. This decision was strategic, as Paramount aimed to position her as the German rival to Greta Garbo. The studio recognized the appeal of European actresses and sought to leverage Dietrich's mystique and allure to attract American audiences. Her arrival in Hollywood was not just a career move, it represented a cultural shift as well. Dietrich embraced the glamorous lifestyle that American cinema offered, immersing herself in the vibrant film industry while maintaining her European roots. This blend of cultures allowed her to create a unique persona that resonated with fans. As she navigated this new environment, Dietrich's influence grew, and she became a symbol of sophistication and style. Her performances captivated audiences, and her ability to adapt to the Hollywood scene helped solidify her legacy as an iconic figure in film history. The combination of her talent and the strategic marketing by Paramount ensured that she would remain a significant presence in cinema for years to come. Her partnership with director Josef von Sternberg marked a pivotal moment in Marlene Dietrich's career. This collaboration was not just about filmmaking, it was a transformative experience that shaped her entire Hollywood persona. Von Sternberg recognized Dietrich's unique talent and beauty, and he worked diligently to enhance her image. He often showered her with lavish gifts, one of the most memorable being a green Rolls-Royce, which became a symbol of the luxury and glamour that defined her life in Hollywood. This car represented more than just wealth. It embodied the opulence that surrounded her during this period. Under von Sternberg's guidance, Dietrich learned to refine her look and acting style, embracing the role of a powerful and seductive femme fatale. This portrayal resonated with audiences, allowing her to become an iconic figure in cinema. The chemistry between Dietrich and von Sternberg was palpable, and their collaboration produced films that are still celebrated today. Their work together not only solidified her status as a star, but also left a lasting impact on the film industry. In the 1930 film Morocco, Marlene Dietrich delivered a performance that would become iconic in cinema history. Starring alongside Gary Cooper, she captivated audiences with her unique style and bold choices. One of the most talked about moments in the film occurred when Dietrich, dressed in a man's white tie, kissed another woman on screen. This scene was groundbreaking and highly controversial for its time, challenging the social norms of the era. Dietrich's willingness to embrace such a daring portrayal showcased her fearless approach to acting and her desire to push boundaries. This moment not only highlighted her talent, but also her commitment to portraying complex characters. Her performance in Morocco earned her an Academy Award nomination, marking a significant milestone as it was the only nomination she received in her illustrious career. This film established Dietrich as a daring actress, unafraid to take risks and redefine femininity in Hollywood. Her legacy continues to influence actors and filmmakers today, reflecting her lasting impact on the film industry. Throughout her career, Dietrich starred in more than 22 iconic films, each one contributing to her reputation as one of Hollywood's most enduring figures. Her versatility allowed her to take on a variety of roles, from dramatic parts that highlighted her emotional depth to lighter roles that showcased her wit and charm. In films like The Blue Angel, she captivated audiences with her powerful performance, while in Desire, her playful side shone through. Each film added to her mystique, and her ability to adapt to different genres made her a favorite among directors and audiences alike. She worked with renowned filmmakers, bringing their visions to life while infusing her unique style into every character. Her filmography remains a testament to her talent and her dedication to the art of cinema. The impact of her performances continues to resonate, influencing generations of actors and filmmakers. Dietrich's legacy is not just in the films she made, but in the way she transformed the roles of women in cinema, paving the way for future stars. Starting in the early 1950s, Marlene Dietrich embraced a vibrant cabaret career that complemented her film work. She took to the stage in large theaters across the globe, captivating audiences with her distinctive mix of music, storytelling, and style. Each of her cabaret shows was carefully crafted, with meticulous attention to detail that showcased her charisma and stage presence. Dietrich's performances were not just about singing, they were immersive experiences that drew in the audience, making them feel part of something special. Her time in Las Vegas marked a significant highlight, where she commanded an impressive fee of $30,000 per week. This remarkable sum underscored her status as a versatile entertainer, proving she could enchant audiences in live settings just as effectively as she did on the silver screen. Her ability to connect with people through her performances made her a beloved figure, and her cabaret shows became a testament to her enduring talent and appeal. Her performances in Las Vegas became legendary, captivating audiences and earning her a special place in the hearts of many. Each time she returned, the excitement grew, with large crowds eager to witness her unique talent. Dietrich's shows were a blend of glamour and artistry, starting with her in stunning, figure-hugging costumes that showcased her elegance and allure. As the performance progressed, she would transition into a top hat and tails, a striking visual that represented her remarkable ability to blend masculinity and femininity. This transformation on stage was not just a costume change, it was a powerful statement about identity and expression. The energy in the room was palpable as she sang and performed, creating an intimate connection with her audience. These Las Vegas engagements were more than just entertainment. They were a celebration of her artistry and charisma. Each show left a lasting impression, solidifying her legacy as a masterful live performer who could enchant and engage her fans in a deeply personal way. In 1924, Dietrich married assistant director Rudolf Sieber, and they had a daughter together. Their relationship was unique and not typical for the era. Dietrich openly expressed her desire for an open marriage, which showcased her progressive views on love and relationships. This approach allowed both her and Sieber to explore connections with other partners while still maintaining a strong bond. Their marriage was characterized by mutual respect and support, which was quite rare during that time. Dietrich's willingness to embrace a non-traditional arrangement reflected her commitment to living life on her own terms. She navigated the complexities of love and partnership with a sense of freedom that was ahead of her time. This unconventional lifestyle did not hinder her career. Instead, it seemed to empower her, allowing her to express herself fully both personally and professionally. The dynamic between Dietrich and Sieber serves as a fascinating example of how love can take many forms, challenging societal norms and expectations. Dietrich's open marriage with Sieber allowed her the freedom to pursue numerous romantic relationships, a choice that was considered scandalous by the standards of the day. This arrangement was not just a mere agreement, it was a reflection of her desire for personal happiness and independence. Unlike many women of her time, she did not conform to the traditional expectations of a wife. Instead, she embraced a lifestyle that prioritized her own needs and desires. Her marriage to Sieber was characterized by mutual respect and understanding, as both partners accepted and supported each other's romantic endeavors. This unconventional relationship became a defining aspect of Dietrich's personal life, contributing significantly to her mystique. The way she navigated her relationships challenged societal norms and showcased her boldness. Dietrich's choices in love and life were a testament to her belief in living authentically, which resonated with many and left a lasting impact on her legacy. Her romantic life was filled with connections to some of the most famous men in Hollywood. Marlene Dietrich was linked to Errol Flynn, known for his charm and adventurous spirit. Their relationship was marked by a mutual attraction that captivated the public. John Wayne, the iconic cowboy of American cinema, also found himself drawn to Dietrich's magnetic presence. Their encounters were filled with passion and intrigue, showcasing the chemistry between two legends of the screen. Kirk Douglas, another Hollywood titan, shared a connection with Dietrich that highlighted her ability to enchant powerful men. Frank Sinatra, the voice of a generation, was also among those who fell under her spell. Dietrich's allure was legendary, and her charm and wit made her irresistible to these charismatic figures. These relationships were not just fleeting moments, they reflected her deep desire for companionship and her remarkable ability to forge lasting connections with some of the most influential individuals of her time. Her affairs added to her reputation as an icon of Hollywood glamour and passion, making her a timeless figure in the world of entertainment. Despite her many romantic relationships, Marlene Dietrich remained financially supportive of her husband and his longtime partner. This support was not just emotional, it was also practical. Dietrich took significant steps to ensure their well-being, including purchasing a ranch in California for them. This act demonstrated her dedication to her unconventional family structure and her willingness to go against societal norms. Dietrich's support of Sieber and his partner reflected her deep commitment to those she cared about, showing that her love extended beyond traditional boundaries. She believed in providing for her loved ones, regardless of the expectations placed upon her by society. This unique arrangement highlighted her progressive views on relationships and family. Dietrich's actions were a testament to her belief that happiness could be found in many forms, and she was unafraid to embrace a lifestyle that suited her. Her life was a blend of personal fulfillment and unwavering support for those she loved, showcasing a remarkable balance between her desires and her responsibilities. As she aged, Dietrich faced numerous health challenges that significantly impacted her life and career. In her 60s, she survived a battle with cervical cancer, a diagnosis that marked a turning point in her life. This experience not only tested her physical strength, but also her emotional resilience. Following her recovery, she dealt with poor circulation in her legs, a condition that worsened over time and limited her mobility. Her reliance on alcohol and prescription medications complicated her health further, creating a cycle of dependency that was difficult to break. Additionally, a series of accidents, including falls from the stage during performances, left her with lasting injuries that affected her ability to perform. Despite these struggles, Dietrich continued to perform as long as she could, demonstrating her unwavering dedication to her craft. Her determination to entertain and connect with her audience remained strong, showcasing her remarkable spirit in the face of adversity. In 1975, a tragic event changed the course of Marlene Dietrich's life and career. During a performance in Sydney, she fell from the stage, resulting in a broken thigh bone. This injury was not just a physical setback, it marked the end of her illustrious public life. For decades, Dietrich had captivated audiences with her unique voice and magnetic presence. However, this accident forced her to retire from the stage, leaving her unable to perform as she once did. The injury took a significant toll on her body, weakening her and limiting her mobility. Despite her health issues, Dietrich's spirit remained strong, and she continued to perform for a time, showcasing her resilience and dedication to her craft. Yet, the reality of her condition became undeniable, and she eventually had to step away from the spotlight that had defined her life. Her career-ending injury serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by those who live in the public eye, highlighting the fragility of life and the impact of time on even the most celebrated stars. Following her retirement, Marlene Dietrich withdrew from public life and spent her remaining years in seclusion in her Paris apartment. This period marked a significant change from her earlier days of fame and glamour. For the last 13 years of her life, she was bedridden and isolated, relying on a small circle of trusted friends and family for companionship. Despite the physical limitations that came with her condition, she found ways to stay connected with the outside world. Her high phone bill was a testament to her desire to maintain relationships with loved ones, as she often reached out to them for conversation and support. This longing for connection highlighted her resilience and need for companionship during a time when she was largely removed from the public eye. Her final years were a stark contrast to her glamorous life, filled with bright lights and adoring fans. Instead, she spent her days reflecting on her achievements and the sacrifices she had made for her career, contemplating the choices that shaped her life and legacy. Attending Dietrich's funeral in Paris was a grand affair, drawing thousands of admirers and dignitaries from around the world. The atmosphere was filled with a sense of reverence and respect for a woman who had left an indelible mark on the arts. Her coffin was adorned with numerous medals, including the prestigious French Legion of Honor and the United States Medal of Freedom. These honors symbolized not only her artistic contributions, but also her unwavering stance against fascism during a tumultuous time in history. The flag of France draped over her coffin served as a fitting tribute to her adopted country, reflecting the deep patriotism she exhibited throughout her life. This ceremony was more than just a farewell to a beloved star. It was a celebration of her remarkable legacy and the profound impact she had on people across the globe. Friends, fans, and fellow artists gathered to pay their respects, sharing stories and memories that highlighted her influence and the joy she brought to many. The event resonated with a sense of unity, showcasing how her life and work transcended borders and inspired countless individuals. The legacy of Marlene Dietrich continues to shine brightly, reminding everyone of the power of art and the importance of standing up for one's beliefs. In her will, Dietrich expressed a heartfelt desire to be buried in Berlin, the city where she was born. This wish was honored when she was flown back to Germany after her passing. Her burial took place near her family, symbolizing a deep connection to her roots and an enduring love for her homeland. Throughout her life, despite spending many years abroad, Dietrich always remembered her origins. This return to Berlin served as a poetic conclusion to a life that she lived on her own terms. It was a final act that reflected her identity and the importance of family in her life. By resting among her loved ones, she closed the chapter of her remarkable journey, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Her choice of burial site was not just a personal preference, but a testament to her unwavering bond with the city that shaped her. This act of returning home resonated with many, highlighting the significance of one's roots and the lasting impact of family ties. Marlene Dietrich's life was a tapestry woven with threads of passion, artistry, and defiance. Her ability to captivate audiences extended beyond her performances, as her personal life was equally compelling. The tales of her romantic adventures, where she often had multiple lovers in a single day, illustrate her fearless approach to love and relationships. This behavior was not merely a reflection of her desires, but also a bold statement against the conventions of her time. Dietrich's relationships were marked by intensity and complexity, showcasing her as a woman who lived life on her own terms. Her charm and charisma drew people to her, creating a magnetic aura that transcended the screen. As she navigated through the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, she remained true to herself, challenging societal expectations and embracing her identity. This fearless spirit, combined with her extraordinary talent, solidified her status as an enduring icon. The stories of her lovers and her unapologetic pursuit of passion continue to intrigue and inspire, ensuring that her legacy remains vibrant and relevant.